And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 3. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and I believe we have a new opening video for you. A new opening cinema, or a different one than last time. So we'll let it go, but I'm going to obviously talk through it. When we last left off, we had saved the world from the wrath of the prophets, but it obviously isn't that easy. Some shit went down, and now we got to figure out kind of where to go from there, pretty much. But it'll all come together. I'm sure we'll be fine. So let's take a look here. We'll get some new scenes. One of them's a little bit of a giveaway, so if you're not interested, wait for the music to end and keep your eyes closed. But right now, do it now. But yeah, they give away some stuff. That hasn't, I don't think, happened. I don't think it's happened yet. You can open your eyes now. But yeah. For some reason, the visual, because the game is divided into 4 parts, this should tell you we're already reaching a third of the way through the game, and the 4th part, chapter, where, at least what I would call chapter 4, where the cinema changes for the final time, where the opening cinema changes for the final time, I think, is very short, and that's where you get to do all the extra endgame bonus stuff. So yeah, there's some interest to what's coming, but for me it's like, I don't like grinding a lot of the items in this game to kind of max out my character's performance. I'd rather wait till we're in the final chapter than go around to all the dungeons that have the enemies that drop what I need, per se, and do it that way. Now, to let you know, I have exploited the living crap out of the secret garden. Not kidding. 99 potion berries and 61 full carrots. We can check it too, I think. I don't know if it's ready yet. I don't remember how I left it. I'm pretty sure it's not ready, but we're going to check it anyway. And yeah, I exploited the crap out of the secret garden. Pretty much all I did was, and I'll explain what I did, just so you guys know. It took about 30 minutes to... I'm sorry. It took about 10 minutes to achieve the potion berry max out. And it's not fully... It is maxed out, and I might have to burn some, but we'll see how that goes. But if I go in here, I've got all full carrots going, and I even have full carrots to take. So we'll take them. So the idea is that what I did was I burned all of my full carrots, except for one when I had them. So we had 4, I think. And we had a handful of potion berries. I pretty much did, and I'll show you what I did here. I did 3 potion berries, and the rest were full carrots. Once I maxed out potion berries, I started doing full carrots, and I would literally go to Basker and literally just constantly rest over and over and over and over and over again for probably 15 minutes. I did it for about 15 minutes. 15 to maybe 20 minutes. That gave me about 15 full carrots, and it pretty much finished my potion berry requirements for the most part. I then invested all of the heal carrots back into upgrading the efficiency of heal carrot making, right? Then I just continued to kind of keep feeding into that beast. I don't know how else to further describe it, but I pretty much kept feeding into itself. So it ended up it's not maxed out by any means or any stretch of the imagination, but it's good enough for now. If I keep doing it, I'm gonna feel like I'm taking too much time doing it, and when we could be doing other things. But yeah, and then I think I ran it for, I think I ran getting it for another 20 minutes after that, and ended up with my final, like, 60 some odd full carrots. Whoops, stop it. There we go. So yeah, for me, it's definitely a no-brainer. Oh, light gems. Let's sort this. So, but anyway, I hope that gives you some insight into the Secret Garden. It's definitely, when people say, oh, I can't beat X boss, it's really because you're not exploiting the Secret Garden. And you're not exploiting some of the other aspects and elements in the game to help you survive. I know that sounds weird, and it's like, that needs more explanation. I don't really have more explanation to give you at that point. But it ends up being something along that set of criteria. I believe there's something in here, but you know, if we waste a Duplo, we should be fine. We got 7 left. Oh no, this is one I think that uses the hook shot, isn't it? Yep. Okay, well, that's fine. And you'll notice, though, that we're getting along here. We've opened every door, except I shouldn't have opened that one yet, because we don't have the tool to even use. And that one's not going to get open until much later. Alright, so yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So finding the exploit to the Secret Garden is paramount. Especially when you need Mega Berries, which we don't even have. We haven't even gotten a single Mega Berry yet. So just that alone should tell you how coveted the Mega Berry is. You know, obviously we've got a Holy Root. We could, and that's a cure-all status effect guy. So eventually we'll want to, you know, get into those, but because they take a long time, you almost have to do them separate of each other. And work on them individually, the Mega Berries and the Holy Roots and whatnot. So we'll exploit a lot of that later. I forgot what voice I used for this guy. I've been out of town for the last week. I understand you've been wounded. Are you all right? Yes, I'm much better now, thank you. I'm relieved to hear that. Good health means healthy wings to a drifter. Well, about your next mission, I would like to request. I would like you to dispose of a mining shaft and our order has been... Oh, darn it. Sorry about that. My alarm went off. I would like you to dispose of a mining shaft our order has been operating. It was used to mine for fossil energy, but the cost of running it has far exceeded its potential value. And due to its inactivity, monsters have taken it up as their dwelling. This could escalate into a problem for the neighboring residents. I would like to dispose of it before the problem gets out of hand. Alright, please go over the details with us. The Order member in charge of the excavation site will relate the details to you. I've entrusted this mission to her, the disposal of the mining shaft, the reward, everything. Understood. We'll do our best not to let you down this time. Do not be too eager. I am not upset about the previous mission. Thank you, but still I feel we need to make it up to you. Well, Virginia's trying her best. She's giving it the big go. Not to get too political, but they said that there haven't been strong female protagonists in video games until like the last 3 years. They don't know what they're talking about. This game is back in like the early to mid 2000s. And I can even go further back. I really can. And it's not that hard. People don't do the research. No, they don't. So, well, you know what? Ah, crap biscuits. We didn't get the location. You remember in this game, even if you go to where the location is, it's not going to show up until you are given actual coordinates or details or something along those lines. So we need to actually get those qualifiers. Usually whenever you talk to Limium, you can just talk to Albert here. Halfway between Claiborne and Jolly Roger. Helga, who is in charge, should be there for the next mission. I got it. Halfway is what we needed to know. But one of the easier ways to kind of figure out where it is to actually follow this area near Cod Dangle. Called Cod Dangle. Cod Dangler parts. So let's get in our sandcraft here, and we'll look for the dangler. All right, sweet. Now from here is pretty much what we want to do. So Cod Dangle is. Wait. Did I already lose track of it? Yeah, it's over here. There's Dangle. And here's where we want to be. And what do we got here? Well, strangely enough, we got to revisit this place later for some goodies. But there is an item that enemies drop here that's actually kind of awesome. I've been expecting you. You are here for the demolition of the mineshaft, correct? Yes, but could you explain the details can you explain in detail what we're supposed to do? We have already set up a time bomb at the very back of the mineshaft. Yay! We would first like you to open up the 3 fire protection walls inside the shaft and then activate the bomb. The countdown will begin immediately after activation, and once the time is up, the shaft will be history. That sums up the work to be done, but there is one big problem. Once the countdown starts, there's a good chance you will encounter monsters. Unfortunately, there may not be enough time to return until detonation. That's why we could only set the time bomb and not activate it. When only skilled drifters come to mind, would you be willing to accept this job? This job sounds a lot more severe than we initially heard. I can't decide on my own. What do you all think?
It's good to let loose once in a while. Sounds like fun. I'm up for it.
It all comes down to money. I'm in it as long as the reward outweighs the risk. With that said, would you mind telling us more about the reward? The front money is 5,000. You will get an additional 6,000 once the job is complete. Well, it would be a lose-lose situation if we were to fail to accomplish this mission. Yes, I understand that. Then what do you say to this? We will only accept the reward once the job is complete, but instead the reward money will be 18,000 Gela. That's quite a sum. I can offer 13,000 Gela. What do you say we take the middle ground of your initial offer of 11,000 and our proposal of 18? Do we have a deal at 15,000 Gela then? Very well, 15,000 Gela it is. The reward money has been decided. Whether we accept this job or not is up to you, leader. I feel kind of bad now. Okay, we'll take on this job. Now, ask you one thing. What was being mined in the shaft up until now? Fossil minerals. Put simply, what you have in your holsters now. Huh? Ah, indeed. Let us be on our way. We'll find out soon enough. Soon enough. Soon enough, enough. Woo! Alright. So this is a dungeon where we can actually get another little item that can actually, to a degree, help us become immune. Crap baskets. To an element, actually. And it's these fools that interest us the most. They can drop black rings, which make us immune, which make our characters immune to, I swear I speak English. It makes us immune to darkness attacks, which is important for bonus stuff near the end of the game, kind of thing. It's hard to explain it beyond that at this exact moment, but for the most part, yeah, there's a big set of there's going to be a gauntlet of boss fights that are optional that we can do later, that are a lot of fun, by the way. I know I make it sound weird, but yeah, they're a lot of fun. And we can attempt to do them under a certain set of stipulations because they're designed to be so hard that if you don't have certain things in place, they become near impossible to beat unless you're like level 100 or something. What is this place?
It's a bone daddy.
This was a scrapyard for ancient super weapons called dragons. To some extent, a burial ground. A super weapon? Dragons? These powerful dragons were capable of destroying mountains and ripping through the earth with a single blow. One distinctive quality that they had was their bodies were composed of living tissue and machine. They were living creatures, just like humans and animals, but half machine. So these super weapons were actually alive? These dragon fossils are utilized in our everyday lives as fossil energy. For example, even our arms are produced from dragon fossils.
It's made out of people.
Let me fix my mic really quick.
Made from beast fossils. I should have thought.
Whenever we handle our arms, we synchronize with and focus our spirits into its composition. The ritual allows us to activate the arm without outside interference, thereby firing bullets. This is the reason why arms are produced from half tissue, half machine material instead of iron. Half tissue, half machine? Could such an entity have existed? Again, it's made out of the living.
Its original date from time immemorial. This planet was at the height of splendor. Various forms of technology had reached a zenith, and the boundary between man and god was blurred. It is unknown when or how it started, but a great war raged without end. With war came rapid advancements in technology, which further escalated the evolution of technology. War was bringing about advancement. It was the Neo-Sapiens who began to recreate and improve themselves in order to win the war.
Neo-Sapiens? New Sapiens?
Well, that's what it means.
Do 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 do. We need to get into a fight here. There's a reason too, by the way. I'm making that observation. And the reason, just to make sure, is because we're going to get an item, and I want to make sure that we are able to get it. All goes to making... I don't believe there are any real chests in this dungeon, but I just want to make sure I'm not holding on to anything I would actually need. Use a potion berry. Because there is, and I'm just going to spill the beans here, there is a potion berry here. Hence why I'm making the effort to remove a potion berry. Oh, that bird bastard. Oh, we gonna get that back. Oh, maybe not. Well, Virginia will go first next round, so we'll Gatling whichever one's left over. And he used Accelerator. Nobody steals from me and lives. No, really, they don't. Get that bird bastard. Nobody steals my lucky card. Get in there, Jet. You're already poisoned, why not? And there's our lucky card back. Them little bastards. Anti-dot. Let's move. Alright, open sesame.
The warriors who accept the half-organic, half-machine structure have attained limitless power and everlasting life. All their fear, anxiety, and weakness of the heart have been sealed shut inside their cold, hard, steel bodies. It is this very moment that these warriors became an entity that surpassed Neo-Sapiens.
The more you know. Demons.
What about them?
I was just thinking how the demons and dragons from folklore share the common trait of a mechanical body.
In addition to their half-organic, half-mechanic structure, they also possess destructive power, unimaginable by today's standards. But also,
I know, no matter how powerful they weren't powerful enough to survive to the present day.
I wonder why.
That is a more you know moment. Alright, we won't bother with fights right now. Just keep moving. And then we get another scene here. Just like you see here, dragon fossils were excavated from various locales, improving technology for the purpose of today. Here's an interesting fact. From all the fossils excavated, not a single egg or larva was ever discovered.
So, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, there's nothing more and nothing less. Dragons neither grew nor evolved. They existed at their evolutionary apex. Evolutionary apex? You mean they're born into their final or ultimate form? Yes, that's one way to interpret it. However, there is a little more to that.
Always a little bit more.
Alright.
Ask us what it means. Ask us what it means. These warriors, suited with a complete body and spirit, were feared and shunned by Neo-Sapiens as demons. But these warriors rejoiced at their fear. This only proved how powerful they were as superior beings. However, this evolution of power did not continue forever, and eventually came to an end. Realizing their imminent demise, these warriors took their own mother planet down the path of decay. And so this planet, the very planet Terra, where we lived and battled, was engulfed in flames. It's getting kind of dark, wouldn't you say?
I know, it looks like this should be bombable because there's a big old X on it, but it's not. I remember when I was younger, that was like a thing. This came out, what, 2000... I want to say 2003? Could be wrong about that. Now, I believe... No. Well, there was a... Whoops. Didn't mean to fall. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Oh, excuse me. Okay, here we go. Yay. No matter how powerful you are, one that is born into battle eventually fades in battle. These dragons existed both as fighting machines and as organic life forms. What did they bring us? What did they leave behind?
Wouldn't you like to know? Many warriors perished. However, the prideful ones did not seek eternal slumber. They abandoned the mother planet and invaded a world of another dimension, fighting countless battles. There was a time when we battled for control and rulership of ancient Felgaia. We were opposed, wounded and defeated, almost to the point of extinction. Even so, we still thirsted for battle. Our extinction was imminent, so we left behind data of our entire composition, memories, and personalities inside the information library, Hades. So that one day we may return from the dead, return to this planet once again, to fight for dominance.
Actually almost sounds like he's making a reference to Wild Arms 1. Kinda. And that was a direction I believe the original people behind the Wild Arms games were going to try to fulfill. And strangely enough, they didn't end up doing that. I'm not ruining anything by saying that, but it would have been kind of cool if they did do that. Link the Wild Arms games. But instead we got Wild Arms 4. We don't talk about Wild Arms 4. Will you actually stream Wild Arms 4? Of course. Yes, probably. So we get the Radical Sneakers. 4Jet. Cool. A cool little ability that allows him to jump ledges and use these buttons. Woohoo! But yeah, I'll talk about that maybe at the end of the LP here, the full LP here. Switch on! We only have 20 minutes. We only have 20 minutes and counting until detonation. Let us take the quickest route back. The quickest route actually requires the Radical Sneakers, strangely enough. We will avoid all battles if and when possible. And anytime we see one of these switches, you bet your bottom dollar we're going to use it. Anything to make us and help us move faster. Oh, keep going. Come on, get up there. So you'll notice there's no treasures in this dungeon outside that potion berry in a crate. And the chest at the back of the room, which you need to get the Radical Sneakers in order to continue through the game anyway. Which, the Radical Sneakers count towards your overall chest findings, but you get the idea. And we want to give ourselves as much time to get back as humanly possible. There's a reason. A very good one. The time bomb has been activated. There isn't much time. We must leave here at once. Behind you. You just run to safety. We'll take care of this. Indeed. Alright, so as you can see, the timer's not going, but it will as soon as we start fighting here. Let us Mystic. Ooh, I don't know. A lucky card. We'll use a Gela card. When I find the damn thing. There it is. We'll use a full carrot on Virginia, but not by him. By him. So you see the timer's actually running here. Hence why you want all the time you can muster. And I forgot. We can't come back here. I thought we could come back here. So if you didn't get a Dark Ring, there's actually another way to get them later. Don't worry about it too much. If you don't get them now, we'll be able to get them later. But there are going to be moments like that where you want to try and earn those items. and whatnot for many reasons. Many reasons. Full carrot power, ho! And that's pretty much the gist of it right there. That one there's going to be a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and fragile if we can before we release that beast. Attack. I guess just attack. Nice. Now we'll have Virginia release the beast. Hoping that he attacks her, but he doesn't always do that. Okay, so Jet is paralyzed. Bad, I know. We won't waste any time next round here on doing some damage. Let's do it. Hey, look, she's even gonna get one freaking punch in, which is kind of funny. No, that did not work the way I was hoping. So with that said, we're going to have to change our strategy here. Not in anything major, and I'll use another full carrot, but we got to wait. I hate that. Alright, this is what we're going to have to do. Let's go ahead and have her defend. Full carrot her again. May as well have him attack, reload. You know who might be a better deal? I know I'm burning full carrots, but it's not like we don't have a whole bunch. I think the problem is that at the beginning of the round he's going into a defensive state. We might be able to counter that in a moment here. Let me see. By using that. Okay, so even Accelerator didn't really... Oh yeah, it did kick in, okay. That's weird. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, whatever. We burned a lot of full carrots, but it's not like we don't have a whole bunch sitting in the wings. And we get 20 grand, nice. And we get 18,000 XP. Whee! That's a full level for almost everyone. As you can see, Gallows and Jet are almost there, but not quite. And Clive is really starting to fall behind in his leveling, which is just natural. It's going to happen. Because Gallows and Clive and Jet tend to get extra bonuses.
I have descended to this world once again, so that I may fight for a planet where I may exist. However, what is it that you seek? Do you wish eternal slumber?
No. I haven't completed my work yet. I must regain memories. I wish to be reborn, most beautiful and powerful. What we seek is to get a complete body and spirit, surpassing the power of beasts and the wisdom of humans. to become superior beings.
I have here bodily blueprints of my followers, demons. Once they are set free, they will instantaneously devour your bodies and wipe clean your spirit to try and control you. However, should your spirit overcome that of my 3 followers, there may be a chance to salvage it. You have shown great devotion to my advent. Do you wish to live on by becoming one of the loathed and feared demons?
I do.
Yes, I do.
We all do.
As long as demons signify superior beings.
I think I screwed that up. Whatever. We're good.
What was that? I know I felt that chill before.
It's similar to the fear of the medium, just as when the eternal sparkle took shape by the power of the demons. I hate to admit it, but every prediction or guess that I make leads towards something terrible. Just cut to the chase. What was that?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to rely on Granny again.
Something's up again. Give me a break. Before we go looking for new trouble, let's get our reward from the Ark of Destiny order. Fair enough. So yeah, let's do that. Now you might say, hey, we've seen a lot of those little springboard thingies that Jet used in that last dungeon. You were right. We did see them in a couple of places. And some are worth going to now, and some are worth going to later. That's pretty much what we're going to do with the rest of this episode. We're going to turn in our quest, get paid, and then we're going to go ahead and use these radical sneakers to do at least 2 or 3 of the different things that we can do. I think we'll just do 2 of the things I know we can do, because one of them can wait till later. Fossil resources are the full... Oh, wait. That's not who we needed to talk to. We need to actually find Helga here, who I believe is here. I think. Yep, there she is. I've confirmed the demolition of the mine shaft. Here's the reward money we promised. And please forgive me for running off on my own. We get 15 delicious grand. That puts us at 42,395. That might be enough. Okay, we've already gotten this treasure. It's one of these that can use the sneakers. It'd be this one, as I take the long way to get there. And that's a delicious duplicator. And we'll use that duplicator right away. And I'll explain what I mean when we get there. Yeah, we can do that in a minute. I don't know. I feel like I don't have enough Gela at the moment. We have a bunch, but aren't we in the 100,000 Gela area right now when it comes to the cost? Yeah, let's hit up the inn. Alright. Let's make a save, because saving's your friend. And we're going to go hit up the sand canal. The reason we want to go there is because, number one, we can get to it through the rear end. In the rear end with the gear. And it'll actually get us close to the location of what we're looking for. There was a button, a fixed button in the ground that normally you have to jump down from a higher platform in order to activate the button. Well, there wasn't a higher platform, so the only way to do it is to do it with the Radical Sneakers. There's the sand canal, and the exit is on the other side, I believe. So, get in the boat. There we go. The sand boat. So, I don't want to have to go through the entrance. I believe we can just enter through the exit of it. We just got to get to an area where we can land. There's the sand canal on our right. That's the entrance. There's the exit. So right here should be good. Get out of the freaking thing. Ah, there we go. If they ever remake this game for whatever reason, they need to fix that. Actually, I'm waiting for my Wild Arms 2 remake, and then I want them to go back and wipe out the existence of 4 and 5. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. Make a new 4. Wild Arms Alter Code 4. Because why not? So we're here at the rear area of the sand canal. And there's the button right there. So if we just do that, we can now open the door. Voila. And, oop, as I hit the freaking thing so hard, I actually bump into nothing. There was nothing to bump into. A grab bag. And a duplicate tail. And we get the 9 lives. Ooh, what does it mean? SOS guard reduces damage received when HP is critically low. Cool beans, you guys. Alright, so, with that said and done. No, don't need to fight anything. We're gonna head back. Oh, I don't know. I'm debating if I want to take the ship there, but I kind of don't. But then I kind of do. You know what? We should probably do that. Let's go ahead and find the vessel. In we go. So if we just go straight this way, we can get to where we need to go right then, quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right. And we are back at the Basker Quality, and you know what it is, guys. This is a great place for us to stop. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and when we come back, we're going to find out a little bit more about what's going on from Granny herself. And hopefully Gallows won't feel too embarrassed to have to talk to her again. But yeah, for the most part, we're getting there, guys. A new set of issues is overtaking the world, as they say. And apparently we are the only ones fit to deal with it. So again, thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JackTarStudios for some live JRPG, RPG, and puzzle game stuff action. I play all kinds of stuff over there. We also have other shows like Hobo Headcrab Blind Plays. He's a friend of mine who's a millennial that I actually respect. Not to say I don't respect a lot of millennials, but just personally that I know. And we sit and play through, he plays through JRPG games that he never got to play growing up because he either wasn't born yet or it was just, you know, he played only the mainstream stuff. So it'll be a really cool experience for him to give that a whirl. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by, and we will see you guys next time. And like I said, check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTartStudios. All right, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you next time.